Hello, my name isn't Richard Hammond, but this is my 996 Carrera. Now this is Richard Hammond's favourite car, and I'm going to tell you why he's wrong. Even though I've bought one, am I regretting my decision? Find out at the end of this film. There's no doubting that this is a beautiful car, and probably for 30 years I've wanted one. They were my poster on my bedroom wall when I was a kid. What an amazing looking machine. But owning one has kind of ruined my dream, because I was expecting a supercar to be something super, and to be honest, this doesn't drive very nicely. There are European hatchbacks that are nicer to drive than this, and actually it's not very fast. My Mercedes diesel estate is actually quicker, I would say, and if I had the facilities to do it, I would put them up against each other, because I'm quite confident that the Mercedes estate 3-litre diesel would give this a run for its money, if not beat it. And that's not because it's a more modern car either, or a newer car. This is an 03 plate, and my Mercedes is an 05 plate. They're from the same era. But the trouble is, the 911 hasn't been updated for a long time. Even the cars newer than this one, the 997, still shared most of the same parts, and that's why they're disappointing. They feel like they're all over the road. They're not particularly fast. They're just disappointing. So if you're thinking of buying a 996 Porsche, which I believe is the best looking Porsche, even though people don't like the headlights, but I believe it's the best looking one and the cheapest one at the moment, if you're thinking that they're some supercar, then I'm afraid you're going to be terribly disappointed, like I have been. Then I know it sounds ridiculous to say that a 911 isn't fast, but it's not by modern standards. And it's not just this car. I thought, oh, perhaps it's my car, perhaps. So I went and tried out some others, and they're all the same. They all feel twitchy at the front. They're all just feel like a 70s car, really. It's awful. And none of them are fast, unless you get the turbo, which, you know, then you're talking a lot more money. And I'm not sure what the turbo handles or feels like, but these are renowned for their handling, and I wouldn't say that the handling's particularly nice and the drive's not particularly nice. They're very twitchy. They feel like they want to veer off in different directions as you're driving along. You have to be very, very concentrate the whole time and hold the steering wheel tight, because they are very twitchy. And even with a full tank of petrol, I put a full tank of petrol in it just to see if that made any difference. Nope, didn't make any difference. It still feels like almost like something's broken. And again, you know, that's not this car, it's all of them. And it's just a big disappointment to me, because this was my boyhood dream, and I've saved up and dreamt of this for a long time. So I just want to say to people thinking of buying one of these cars, think hard and make sure you drive a few before you buy one, if you buy one, because I think they are, you know, quite disappointing, really. They're beautiful, you couldn't. I mean, they're to me they're the most beautiful car ever made. They are beautiful, and to be disappointed this much is a big shame. It's really burst my bubble, because obviously I went out and bought the best one I could find, saved up for a long time. Thought the kids would love it. The kids aren't even interested. They're not even impressed by it. You know, it's tight in the back. They feel sick in it. It's because the ride's so bouncy and hard and very, I don't know. It's just not comfortable. So if you want a comfortable, sporty car, don't go for a 911 because I'd say go for a Jag XK. Jag XKs are wonderful, very, very comfortable, quite quick, a lot quicker than this. And yeah, so I'm afraid I'm going to say goodbye to this Porsche because although I've wanted one for a long time, I just can't be bothered to drive it. That's why I'm in here doing this film in my shed, because I can't be bothered. It's just I can't be bothered to get it out, to drive it, to do a review. That's how I feel about it. It's just total and utter, I can't think of the word to explain it. It's just total and utter. It's just burst my bubble totally. So Richard Hammond, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm more with Jeremy Clarkson on this because I think I'd have more fun in a Beetle. I really do. They've got a lovely following, and it's the same with Volkswagen vans. I've bought Volkswagen vans. They've got a massive following of fans for the Volkswagen vans, the T5s and all this, that and the other. Again, they're another thing I bought, and I thought, why do people love these so much? They're nothing special, you know, and things do have a following, and they get you hooked on all the forums and this, that and the other, and then when you actually buy them, you get quite disappointed. So I'm sorry that it's not going to be to the liking of all the Porsche enthusiasts out there, but it's time to say goodbye. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for that.